Hello, gang. It's Dave Seaman coming to you from the Hockessin Athletic Club in Hockessin, Delaware. Hope you're all doing well. Hope you've had a chance to get out this, well, we're not going to call it spring, we're going to call it winter, and play a little bit of golf. Hopefully you're in warm weather. But, you know, I just got back from Florida. I was down there on business and a little bit of vacation, and I was helping a gentleman out, and his name will remain nameless, and he'll know exactly who this is when I start talking about him. But, you know, over the years, I was always really concerned with, we could call it the bump or the lateral transition that has to take place to get to our front foot and get to impact. Now, this has been a big issue with me, and over the years, I got so ingrained in trying to produce this shift. And I got to a point where I was shifting so much that my whole right side would collapse. Now you can see my spine as I make a lateral shift. If I make it too much without rotation, you can see that my backside or my right side really collapses. Now, I have a tendency to get the golf club coming a little bit too much from the inside. Most of you, and most of the higher handicappers out there will have a tendency to not make a shift. And what happens is you get here and your first move is rotational, and you get we call it the over the top swing or the outside in path, and a lot of you will hit the ball more on the toe of the golf club. So over the years, I've come up with little drills, and a lot of them are good, but the key here is, with the swing that is as easy as 1, 2, 3, there's something that I want you all to realize, that the lateral shift that we have to make just before impact is maybe a half an inch or an inch. So what I try to get people is not to think about, you know, getting it to a position, you know, getting it all vertical, and then you have to bump your hips. I don't try to get you to think that. What I'm trying to get you to think is, if I get it up here with my arms and let them swing and face the target, if I did that in slow motion, what you're going to see is that I get to my front foot, and I have really good balance facing the target. So what I try to get everybody out there to do is think of the finished product. Don't think about impact. If I think about impact, I may not get to there and not get a good balance finish. But if I think about finishing with my arms and club over my left shoulder and facing the target, I make that bump or that lateral shift without thinking about it. So the key here is, if I get into position 1, I do position 2 correctly, and I think about facing the target, guess what? I just did a bump or I did a lateral shift, and I'll get there. So the key here is, don't think about bumping or think about doing the lateral shift. Think about finishing your golf swing facing the target, and I think you guys are going to finally get that balance that you really want. So this is Dave Seaman. Try it. Hope you're doing well. Take care.